development of your school, function.
So I have 10 pages of speech for you. Just kidding. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, MBA office, family, friends, and class of 2012. I am proud to be here at the University of Sangalan to relive my MBA journey and share some of my experiences and thoughts with you. 2 years ago, 49 students from 16 nations and diverse experiences started on this journey. A journey that culminates today with our graduation. Our graduation today represents a huge investment and achievement that we can be proud of. It is also an occasion to thank our family and friends for their support during this period. I would also extend my sincere thanks to our professors and MBA office for their continued support and guidance. I know that talking to an MBA audience candidates, or we can say graduates now, without having a list of 3 most important points is like looking at a picture puzzle without any picture in it. It does not make any sense. So, I will talk about 3 aspects of the program. 1, lifelong friends. 2nd, lifelong networking and learning. And 3rd, lifelong leadership. And we have already heard about leadership. And this also coincides with what our rector said, the 3 most important points. So I would first start with lifelong friends. I believe that part of the MBA learning came from the classmates and unique experience with them, especially in the group work. In the evening, after the classes were over, we spent most of our times working in groups on the presentations and group assignments. Our dinner table became our boardrooms. We ate, we drank, and laughed with one another to eventually build a bond of long-lasting nature. I would like to quote the victory speech of Barack Obama. When the lack of sleep was etched on our faces and our bodies had become resistant to coffee, we found a way to pull through and pull it off. I have personally learned a lot about different cultures by close interaction with the MBA graduates. In the first year, we had classes in Barcelona, London, and constantly traveled a lot. There were ski trips to Schwagel, you remember? Appenzell, some went to Moscow, and we soon have a pending trip to Mallorca. I truly believe that the biggest asset an MBA provides you is the network of the friends that stay with you forever. With this, I would continue with the second bullet point. Lifelong networking and learning. In my opinion, the graduation ceremony is not an end, but the beginning of our relationship with our alma mater, the University of Sangalan. The brand HSG will always remain on our CVs. We should be extremely proud to inherit a legacy of large alumni network with over 19,000 graduates. We should make efforts to stay in touch with the school and the alumni network and contribute in the best way possible to get the most out of our degrees. The lifelong learning is a unique opportunity to come back to school, upgrade our knowledge and skills, and network even further. With this, I would like to move to my 3rd bullet, lifelong leadership values. I believe that the Sangalan MBA prepares us to have a cool head, a warm heart, and active hands. I would like to quote Professor Dr. Martin Hill here. In line with the vision of our MBA to generate successful and responsible leaders, as you see, I would like to use the famous quote of Gordon B. Hinckley. You are good, but it is not enough just to be good. You must be good for something. You must contribute good to the world. The world must be a better place for your presence. And the good that is in you must spread to others. With this, I finish my third bullet and I move to my concluding part of the speech. In the concluding part of the speech, I would like to again share an inspirational quote from the speech of Steve Jobs at the Stanford University. He said, "Sometimes life hits you in the head with the brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did." You've got to find what you love. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all the matters of the heart, you know when you find it. And like any great relationship, it gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking until you find it. Don't settle. With this, I move to my final few words to graduating class of 2012. We have come so far. We have seen so much. And while we know it's only the beginning, what we have achieved must give us the hope for what we can achieve tomorrow. Right now, this is our time to celebrate, to walk out of these doors and know that yes, we could do it. Yes, we did it. Congratulations once again, and we all deserve a huge round of applause. Thank you.
For those words, and I'm glad you've taken away the structure of the presentation. I'm sure it'll hold you in good stead in years ahead. Now, as well as the good advice you gave everyone. Now, let's turn to the full-time MBA with